Hi everyone and welcome back. This is Module 3, Lead Generation. It's Section 2A, which would be Internet advertising through the Internet. Okay, who am I? I am Sarah Santa Ana, Move for Free Realty. So I'm the broker here, and here is my contact information. And there's my email address if you need to get a hold of me. You know exactly where to find me. Okay. All right. So what are we going to talk about today? Why are we advertising online? Which one to choose, or what do we choose? And how to think like a buyer. And then, of course, what we need to be doing right now. Okay. So this is what we have today, and I am going to start once again talking about what we're going to be doing. First of all, why? Why do you need to advertise? If you want to be successful in real estate, you better be advertising. And if you notice, we've got the advertising, which was module, again, through module 3, which is your lead generation. You've got your referrals, which we talked about in section 1. In section 2, we talk about the advertising with online and with print. And section 3, we talk about FSBOs. 4, we talk about expireds. So we go through the list of all of the ways that you're going to be generating business. So one of the ways that you need to do this, and my suggestion would be to get it started as soon as you've set up your referral system. So this would be step 2. And that's why I named it section 2 of the lead generation, which is module 3. Okay, so number 1, again, why? Because you want to make money. You want to be successful in real estate. You must have online advertising going on so that you can add to your SOI, build your business. Now, the beautiful thing about this is if you start your referral business now, and you add to that your SOI list with the online advertising and print advertising and all the other advertising, you're going to be adding to your SOI list. And that snowballs. And then in 3, 4, 5 years, 10 years, you're not going to need to do any advertising whatsoever. Now, if you want to continue to grow your business, of course, you should always be doing it. But there will be a point where your business will sustain itself because of your efforts today. Okay, so when you're brand new in the business, you're going to have to do some internet advertising unless you know 1,000 people that will generate enough business for you. Most of us don't, so we have to do the advertising through the internet. Okay, so we want to think like a buyer. How are we going to think like a buyer? Well, one of the things that I always suggest people to do is go to Google or whatever browser you use, your search engine, and type it in, Manassas Homes for Sale. The first thing that I see pop up, guys, is homes.com, trulia.com, and realtor.com. So these are 3 sites that I would want to put my ads on. Why? If I was a buyer and I searched for Manassas Homes for Sale and homes.com popped up, maybe if I want to help the buyers, my face should be here. Don't you think? Oh, isn't that wonderful? So let's go back and let's try to get this next one open. But homes.com is a very, very effective site. Realtor.com, Zillow, Trulia, your ads should 100% be in these areas. So let's go to Trulia. I don't know what happened to Homes, but probably it was my computer. So Trulia, you're going to be able to sign up as a professional. Okay, and you can create your own ads here. Yeah, they are expensive, but guess what's going to happen? One client is going to pay for your whole year of advertising. It's worth every penny, I promise. Get the ads started today. Invest in yourself. Okay, now remember, if you invest all this money in advertising, you better have your database going, your follow-up systems going, to make sure that you're not wasting your money. Because if you're not making the calls, you're not answering your phone, it's all for nothing. Okay, one of the other things that I can show you, and this is what we do, again, here, I'm on my Property Minder website. If you go down into our toolkit area here, this is a very effective way of gaining business. And I'm going to show you just the way Property Minder does it. Here's one of our active listings, and this, every single person in our office is allowed to advertise all active listings in our office only. Okay, so this will actually set up your ad for you. I would never, ever, ever recommend using the address, and we're going to talk about that when we get into what your ads should have on them and how to write an effective ad, and that's section module 3 still, section 2C. So if you haven't seen that one, you might want to watch that one after. Okay, so I would want to say, you know, something like investor's dream, or depending on this property, you know, sun lovers stop here, you know, if it's a bright and sunny house. Neat and clean and ready for you. You know, what you've got to come up with something catchy, guys. We're going to talk about that more. Okay, this automatically will put in whatever the remarks are, which is really nice. I'm going to go ahead and put a couple links on it. Find a home, interested in real estate, free move, you know, testimonials, home valuation, free reports, schools. I'm going to choose a bunch of links here. And I want to make my color look different. You know, who knows? We're going to do, I don't know, brown. Let's just do a, well, no, I don't know. Let's just pick any color, right? Maybe something prettier. Okay, I don't know. That's pretty ugly too, isn't it? All right, pink. We got pink. Let's see what our colors, our background could look like. Let's just pick one of these. I'm going to choose the basket here. And now you get to preview your ad. Oh, isn't that ugly? That's okay. You could do as many of them as you want and pick different colors. And I do. I like to choose the different colors. And most important is your information will be at the bottom when you have a Property Minder ad. But this is the way that I do it. Okay, so then at that point, I go back and all I have to do is I could either get the HTML and post it directly in Craigslist, or I could do it this way. And it's very easy right here. Housing offered by broker. Send a queue. All right, no problem. Oops, did I do that right? Please choose the correct location. Oh, didn't I do that? I did, didn't I? Northern Virginia. That's what I didn't choose. Okay, guys, look how simple that was. Okay, so that's what I do. And this, every single day, you could do your Craigslist ads, and you should be doing your Craigslist ads. So again, let's talk about what you should be doing as far as your internet ads. Every active listing. Now, most companies, every company that I'm aware of, only lets you advertise your own listings. Here at our company, every active listing in our company, all of the agents are allowed to advertise it, and this jumpstarts their business. And then, of course, when they get listings, they give back to others. So it's a give and a take constantly. So we all build each other here. So that's what we do at our company. But you need to make sure, if you're watching this and you're with a different company, you need to make sure that your broker allows for that, as I'm not aware of any others that do. So please be aware of that. Other than that, you can get the listing agents or the broker's permission to advertise the company listings or whichever listing that you want. In fact, you can actually go outside your company as long as you call the listing agent and ask them permission. If they give you permission, you have the right to advertise it. So you do want to advertise it. Other than that, in addition to that, I should say, you also need to have your ads on, again, I'm going to go through them, Trulia.com, Zillow.com, Homes.com, Realtor.com. Think like a buyer. If I was going to go and buy a house today, and I wanted to buy in, let's just say, Centerville, I could say maybe homes for sale in Centerville, VA. Okay? Let's look at this and see. Homes.com again, guys. I 100% would have my face if I wanted to help the buyer that came looking for homes in Centerville. I would want to have my face here, wouldn't you? Realtor.com, Zillow. Well, this is what I'm telling you. Now, make sure and I just need to be 100% clear here, that you do your research beforehand. My recommendation today is Trulia, Zillow, Homes, Realtor.com. That's because right now you're going to see these are the top websites that are advertising homes. Oh, and look, search homes in Northern Virginia. Look at that. Okay, but let's just go back to this, guys. If they are not at the top of your search engine of when you're whatever area you're servicing, whatever city and state you want to sell real estate in, think like a buyer. Back to Google, and let's go to Google one more time. And think like a buyer, because I just need to explain this to you. The search engines and the websites that are working today are not going to be the same tomorrow. So you need to keep, again, as part of your business plans, which we talked about in our business plan section, you need to keep on top of which sites are good. You know, homes, let's see, I'm going to say Alexandria, Virginia, homes for sale. The ones that you see today are not going to be the ones tomorrow. Again, homes.com, Zillow, and Trulia. Now, one of the other most important things that I would suggest is if you want to be in one of these spots, guys, you can do the pay per click. So you're going to go to Google, pay per click. And you're going to sign up for a pay-per-click AdWords. Actually, Chumpfly is not the right one. AdWords, Google pay-per-click. Just click on the site, or you can go to the AdWords and sign up for one of these accounts. Okay, you can set your dollar limit per day, and that will put your ads here. So if I wanted to be on Centerville Homes for Sale, my website would be here, which is why this module is 2, and it doesn't, remember, we set up our website and our database first, because this is pointless if you don't have a place to take the people and have a website and a database ready to capture them. Okay, so that's why don't jump ahead with the videos. Make sure you're taking them a step at a time as what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, so again, we've got put your ads on Trulia, Homes.com, Realtor.com, Zillow. I want you to get those all set up and ready to go. And then I want you to set up your pay-per-click ads. And I also want you to go to Facebook ads, because Facebook ads are absolutely outstanding. They're very effective as well. In fact, you could target certain people. Okay, and this would, and the Craigslist. Do not forget to get your Craigslist ads. Not only that, guys, do you know that you can, if you have listings today, free real estate post our ads. Let's see if I can get anything from there. Again, Zillow will let you do that. Postlets. Postlets is outstanding. There is so many sites, and what you need to do is Google for listings. Let's see if I could do listings. There's free places to post your ads. You know what? Where can I post my home for sale for free? Don't forget your realtor, your for sale by home owner.com. You can put ads on there. Your FSBO.com. Do not forget these. So let's just see. Can I post my house? There is lots of sites that will let you post your listings free of charge. Postlets.com, Craigslist.com, Loop.net. I know that they do it. Oodle. Let me go to Oodle. And I'm just going to give you one right here. Oodle.com, and I'm going to put up a full complete site because I've got a bunch of those sites already. So you can actually post your items for sale on here, and it doesn't have to be, it could be real estate right here. So they'll let you post it for free. Now, my suggestion with this, if you're posting houses, is you better make sure that you are clearing it off once it's sold, because you don't want to leave old data up here. Okay, so look right here, you can see she even has her face there, which is really, really important. You want to make sure that you're posting. Oodle is outstanding. Backpage.com, Craigslist.com. There's all kinds of them. Think like a buyer and go to these places and 100% post your online. Get your name out there as much as you can. There is also sites, this is my last one I'm going to go through, there are also sites that will allow you to review homes. Now, if you find these sites, one of them, I'm sure Trulia does that, and I'm pretty sure Zillow does that as well. What you want to do is review as many sites as you can, and then put your review online. Why? Because when people Google your name, you're going to have tons of exposure, and then it really demonstrates that you're a real estate professional. I actually have an agent in my office who showed a buyer about 70 houses in this one little area that happened to be for sale in a matter of a few months. And she actually, after showing each one of these houses, she went back and she did a review online. And let me just tell you, for years to come, believe it or not, years after that, she was still getting calls that said, that people would say to her, "Oh, I saw that you reviewed the homes in this area, and I take it that you're the expert, so I'm calling you." All because they saw her online posting the reviews. And she didn't even go out of her way. These were homes that she was already showing. I'm sorry, homes she was already showing. If I were you, I'd be going out of your way to show as many homes as you can and reviewing as many homes as you can. I've given you a lot of ideas of what to do as far as your advertising online. I need you to stop. I need you to take the time to write these down. And I need you to get yourself together and take it step by step, but get an ad on every single one of these and this is for your career. This is to better yourself, and this is to further your career and make sure that you are an expert in real estate. Okay? And I wish you the best of luck, and hopefully you'll be back for Module 3, which is lead generation, and that will be Section 2B. We're going to be talking about what to do as far as your print advertising. And then after that, guys, we're going to be doing what your ads should have on them. Okay? We talked a little bit about that right here with your neat and clean and ready for you. Okay. Well, thank you very much for joining me, and I wish you the best of luck.